Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Rakatah to the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Atham by Hashem Yahshua to the sisters. This is Priest and Officer Paratas out of Yonkers, New York. Clap it up for the Lord. Okay, today's Tuesday. This is Brotherhood class. Clap it up for Brotherhood class. This is Isupk. Started off in 1 West 125th Street under Camino Jr. Your Honor. And since 1969, we've been teaching the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They are the chosen people of this Bible. Right now, we're gonna go straight in. We're gonna go straight in for the Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a series. This is Joseph series. So I'm letting the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know that we are the chosen people of the Bible. We are the chosen people of the Bible. And there's criterias. You know what I'm saying? There's criteria, there's laws, statutes, and commandments, because this Bible was only written to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, and you can look around. You go outside right now, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You go outside and you look at your neighbor. Just look around. You know what I'm saying? Takes about like 20 minutes and just look around your neighborhood. Look around your neighborhood and see what's going on. And remember how you grew up also. And remember how you grew up also. You see nothing but shooting, killing, drugs, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? You're stepping over, you know what I'm saying? You're struggling over brothers and sisters that's, you know what I'm saying, that's drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at brothers and sisters that, you know, suffer from depression. You know what I'm saying? Looking at brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Every day they plotting to kill their life, they kill themselves. This is what's going on, Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we don't want to follow you know what I'm saying, the law of this Bible. We don't want to follow the living God of this Bible. We are the chosen people. We are the chosen people. Look around, Blacks, Latinos, and neighbors. We have to be taught. We have to be taught how to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you think this love, you know what I'm saying? You think the love is coming out of this Christian church. You think the Christian church is so high, you know what I'm saying, so high and moral, but you're looking at their fruits. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at their fruits and see what they produce. You know what I mean? And they're not producing anything. You know they're not following the laws. They're telling Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you don't have to follow the laws no more. You know what I'm saying? Jesus done away with the law. You know what I'm saying? He done nailed it to the cross. And they so far from the truth. They're so far from the truth. But the priests and prophets of the Isupk have been teaching Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans since 1969. That we are the chosen people, that we need to come back to the Most High God. And the only way that you could come back to the Most High God is following the law, statute, commandments, is loving your neighbor as yourself. It's showing brotherhood. It's showing sisterhood. It's being a friend. It's being considerate. It's showing respect. It's showing forgiveness. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what's in this Bible. That's what's in this Bible. You look around, you see our oppressor, you know what I'm saying? And you know who our oppressor is, you know, because that's the person who's, you know what I'm saying, who's bringing these drugs in, who's bringing these guns into our neighborhood. There's no gun manufacturer in Harlem. There's no gun manufacturer in Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? There's no poppy seed on Woodworth. There's no poppy seed fields on Woodworth. Where are you getting this stuff from? You know what I'm saying? No cocaine fields, you know what I'm saying, in Trevor Park. Where you getting this stuff from? We getting this stuff from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? From our oppressor. And he's been beating us down for a very long time. Centuries. Then we follow, you know what I'm saying? Then we following behind this oppressor. But we're going to go in. We're going to go into Genesis chapter 42, verse 31. 42 and 31. And we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to, matter of fact, start Salakia, sir. Can you start at 30? Chapter, Genesis chapter 42, verse 30. Verse 30. Salakia.
The book of Genesis, chapter 42, verse 30. The man who is the Lord of the land spake roughly to us.
So now, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is Joseph's brother. So they going, you know what I'm saying? So they going, Joseph has sent them back to their father, and they, you know what I'm saying? So his brothers is explaining to their situation in Egypt when they went to go get some food, because right now there's a famine going on, and Egypt is the only place got food. You know why they only got the only place that got food? Because Joseph is there, and the Most High is with Joseph, and everything Joseph touched flourished because the Most High is with him. We don't.
And took us for spies for of the country.
So Joseph said they are spies. This is what Joseph said to his brothers. Send them back. You know what I'm saying? Send them back to their father and then call them spies. Go on.
Verse 31. And we said unto him, we are true men. We are no spies. Verse 32. We be 12 brethren, sons of our father. One is not, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan. Verse 33. And the man of the Lord of the country, Salakia, the man, the Lord of the country.
Salakia out of one. Can you read 32 once again, Salakia, for that?
Verse 32. We be 12 brethren, sons of our father. One is not.
So now this is the brethren talking about the conversation that they had with Joseph, their brother. This is their brother that they, you know what I'm saying, that they beat up, threw in a ditch, and sold it, you know what I'm saying, sold to some Ishmaelites. You know?
And the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan.
So right now, this is what, you know what I'm saying, his 12 brothers explaining to their father, and they refer to Joseph as one is not, because they think Joseph dead, because they don't lie to their father and say Joseph was dead. I mean, yes, say Joseph was dead. We don't.
Verse 33. And the man, the Lord of the country, said unto us, hereby shall I know that ye are true men.
So hereby will I know that you are true men, because he's not going to forget what they, you know what I'm saying, what they did to them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to forget. So we got to find out if you really true about your word, Reed.
Leave one of your brethren here with me.
Go on.
And take food for the famine of your households and be gone.
All right.
Verse 34. And bring your youngest brother unto me. Then shall I know that ye are no spies, but that ye are true men. So will I deliver you your brother, and ye shall traffic in the land. Verse 35. And it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, that behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack.
And what? Say that again.
And behold, and it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, that behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack.
So the money that they came to buy food from their brother, that they don't, you know what I'm saying, they didn't recognize that that's their brother. So they came there to trade. They came there to buy food, because right now there's a famine going on, and the only place where is food is in Egypt, and the only person who's over that food is Joseph. So they came there with some food, and Joseph sent them on their way, because he think that, you know what I'm saying, he called them spies. But what Joseph also did, send them away with their money. You know what I'm saying? He gave them back their money, stashed their money, because, you know, they paid for some food. So Joseph not only gave them food, he gave them their money back. Read on.
And when both they and their father saw the bundles of money, they were afraid.
They was what?
Afraid.
You know why? You know the reason why they was afraid? Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because they think, you know what I'm saying, Joseph is pretty much, you know, running the game on them, because they don't realize that's their brother. So they was afraid that you know what I'm saying, that Egypt would come, you know what I'm saying, would come across them and kill their brother. Read on.
Verse 36. And Jacob their father said unto them, me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not.
Wait, say that again.
And Jacob their father said unto them.
Oh, Salakia, sir. Read that from the beginning again, please.
The book of Genesis, chapter 42, verse 36. And Jacob their father said unto them, me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not.
So he say Joseph is not. You know what I'm saying? In Hebrew, it would go Yawasap. His name is Yawasap in Hebrew. Read on.
And Simeon is not.
So he's saying, and Simeon is not. You know what I'm saying? For the Hebrew word for Simeon is Shama one. Simeon. Shemai one. Salakia. Shemai one.
And ye will take Benjamin away.
He will what?
And ye will take Benjamin away.
So right now, you know what I'm saying? This is the father. This is Jacob. His name was changed to Israel later on. So you know what I'm saying? And so it says right here, and ye will take Benjamin away. Now, Benjamin is Bun Yum Yun. Bun Yum Yun in the Hebrew. He would take it away because, right, you know what I'm saying? Right now, he think, you know what I'm saying? Yawasap is gone. Yawasap, you know what I'm saying? Joseph in the English. Yawasap is gone. He also thinking in his mind, you know what I'm saying? This is a distressed father, because remember, he think, you know what I'm saying? He think his son had been died. You know what I'm saying? Had died, had got killed. You know what I'm saying? If we get matter of fact, yeah. So he think his Joseph. He think Joseph is dead, and he's thinking Simeon is dead because what they found. You know what I'm saying? What they found in the food. And they think, you know what I'm saying? Now they think that they want Benjamin. Now it's Jacob think that the Egyptian want Benjamin to kill. This is you know what I'm saying? This is a distraught father right here. You know why he's distraught? Because from this, can you hold that? Can you please go to Genesis chapter 37, verse 32? Because of a lie, because of a straight lie. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because of the straight lie, a father is distressed. A father is grieving. Now he got, you know what I'm saying? He thought about one son. Now he got to think about two other sons that are going to be taken away off of a lie. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's the reason why we cannot lie to each other anymore. You know what I'm saying? We cannot do this. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to create something big. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. How long, you know what I'm saying? How long are we going to lie to our parents? Huh? Even though, you know what I'm saying, he's not the parents of the year. You know what I'm saying? He's not the father of the year or the mother of the year, but she's doing her best. He's doing his best in this captivity. We don't have to lie to our parents. We don't have to do that anymore. And if you come into the Isupk, we would teach you that you don't have to lie to your parents. You know why? Because liars are scared. Liars are cowards. That's what liars are, cowards. You know what I'm saying? They are cowards. Because they know, you know what I'm saying? Because they know that they try to manipulate, you know what I'm saying, and do something and doing something wrong. So they're gonna lie because they're cowards. Tell the truth. You know, blacks are spending and guess who? You know what I'm saying? Guess who the liar? We learning this from our oppressor. We learning from the biggest liar. From, you know what I'm saying? From the people who had told they are the chosen people and they are Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. These people, our oppressor. Who told you Jesus is white? Who told you this, huh? Who told you that you know what I'm saying, that the chosen people is white? Who told you this? Who told Black and Hispanics and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying? Who told us this lie? Because we could read in what? Revelations chapter 1, verse 13. We can go straight there. But if you look at all these churches that's in the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians community, look at the churches and look at the images. They look like our oppressor. Salakias.
You ready for the scripture?
Oh, come.
The book of Genesis, chapter 37, verse 32.
So this is giving you some insight about, you know what I'm saying, what's the reason why Jacob is saying this? Because it's over a lie. Read.
And they sent the coat of many colors.
The what?
And they sent the coat of many colors.
Jacob gave his son Joseph a coat that had many colors. Now his brothers is bringing his coat to their father. You know what I'm saying? To their father. Read.
And they brought it to their father. and said, "This have we found.
We'll say that again.
This have we found."
Now, you know what I'm saying? That this is an all lie, because they ripped the coat off of their younger brother, dipped it in blood. Now they presented it to their father. Now they presented it to their father and say, this is what they found. Read.
Whether it be thy son's coat or no.
Go on. Should be
Verse 33. And he knew it and said, "It is my son's coat.
He said what?
It is my son's coat.
It is Joseph's coat. Go on.
An evil beast hath devoured him.
A what?
An evil beast hath devoured him."
This is a distraught father. Go on.
Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces.
He what?
Rent in pieces.
He rent in pieces. This is on his mind. This is on his mind. Any more on that, sir?
La.
All right. So this is on his mind. So this, if you go, now we're going back to Genesis chapter 42, verse 36. This is the reason why he said this statement, because he's still grieving over his son. Now his son is still in Egypt. Simeon is still in Egypt. Simeon is still in Egypt. He's still in Egypt, but he think Simeon is gone now. Now the Egyptian want my youngest son. But young, that you want my youngest son now? He's grieving. He just lost his oldest son. Joseph. So this is the reason why he said that statement. I'm gonna read on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 42, verse 36. And Jacob their father said unto them, "Me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not, and Simeon is not, and ye will take Benjamin away.
Mm-hmm.
All these things are against me."
What? Say that again.
All these things are against me.
The black suspended Native American Indians. What?
All these things are against me.
All these things are against me. He's saying my Joseph is gone. Simeon is gone. Now he won, you know what I'm saying? Now he won Benjamin. All these things are against all this lies, these lies that black suspended Native, all these lies that we doing towards each other are against us. All these lies. There's no more lies. There's no more lies. The black suspended Native Indians, we need to not to follow behind this oppressor, because he a damn liar. He a liar. We don't have to lie anymore. And guess where you be taught not to lie anymore? You get taught that in the school of Isupk, Universal Practical Knowledge, by the priests and prophets. We would teach you that, because clearly you don't know how not to lie, because you follow behind yourself. You even lied to yourself. That's how bad it got. It got to the point that black suspended, you know what I'm saying? We are lying to ourselves. We are lying to ourselves. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a good mother. I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. How long that been? 40, 50 years? Coming to the school. Coming to the school while you're smoking cigarettes. Right. Coming to the school while you high. Right. Coming to a school when you're whoremongering and you're a whore. Coming to the school when all these clutches, you know what I'm saying? These clutches is on you. Coming to the school, and we get you right and tight. We get you right and tight. Right. Coming to the school when you're messed up in the game. That's what we say. That's what we say in youngest. When you're messed up in the game, coming to the school. Coming to the school when you're suicidal, when you're depressed, when you're feeling like Joseph. They're saying, you know what I'm saying? Every day, black suspended Native Indians, we say this all day. All these things are against me. We say that every day, all day. Soon we wake up and soon we go to bed. Black suspenders and Native Indians. How long we want to say this? You know what I'm saying? How long we want to say this? How long, you know what I'm saying? Because we say it every day. We got to wake up in the morning for, you know what I'm saying, for a job that we don't like. You know what I'm saying? For people that talking down at you at a job. It's a job. Then they tell you know what I'm saying? Then they tell you at the job, hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't take this personal. It's all business. How can I not take it personal? Because the things that you're saying to me are personal. So how is that possible? You know what we say right there? You know what we say at the slavery? All these things are against me. You know what I'm saying? Everything is against, you know what I'm saying? The blacks, Hispanics, the Native Indians. You know why? Because we don't want to follow the Lord's statutes and commandments. Because we, you know what I'm saying? Because we think that we African American. That we think that, you know what I'm saying? That we think that we Puerto Rican, that we think that we Dominican, that we think that we, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans. This is all European names that I'm naming right now. All of them. All of them. That's all, that's, you know what I'm saying? This is all our oppressors' names. All these things are against us. All these things. If we follow behind, you know what I'm saying, following behind this oppressor. The person who's telling, you know what I'm saying, the straight liar, because you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we learn how to lie from our oppressors because we want to follow behind our oppressors. He told you that Jesus is white. He told you that, you know what I'm saying, that the children of Israel is white. Those people that's in Israel right now, Israel was set up by a white nation that was colonizing that part of the world. That's how they got their land. This was during the, you know what I'm saying? This was during the time when they said, you know what I'm saying? The saying was, what is it? There's no sunset on Britain. The sunset cannot, no, the sun cannot set on Britain, something like that, because it was so mass. They done conquered, they done killed all over the world. And they grabbed that piece of the Holy Land. And they did, you know what I'm saying? And I'm letting you know, there wasn't no gas chambers in that middle, you know what I'm saying? In those tents over there in that Middle East. There no gas chambers over there. There no gas chambers over there. That was a European problem. That was a European problem. And guess what? That problem should have supposed to have been solved by Europeans. If they wanted a piece of land, they should have sliced up Germany. They should have sliced up Germany. That's what they should have did. But they ain't going to do that to their own kind. They're not going to do that to their own kind. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to do that. They're going to go across the world when there's no gas chambers and no tents over there and just completely, you know what I'm saying, kill the people who lived on that land. And so let me remind you, that's not their, you know, the land too. That's not their land too. That wasn't the Arabs' land too. But I'm letting you know this is what's going on. Read. It's locked.
Verse 37.
So right after when Jacob said, all these things are against me, read.
And Reuben spake unto his father.
This is the oldest brother, Reuben. Now he's speaking. Go on.
Saying, slay my two sons.
Well, this is what Reuben just said.
Slocky. Slay my two sons.
So Reuben got kids. He's telling them to slay his two sons for what? Is he just talking? Read on.
If I bring him not to thee, deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to thee again.
Go on.
Verse 38. And he said, my son shall not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in which we go, then shall ye bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
That's it. So if anything else happened, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I want to put the burden on you. This is what the father's saying. Now I got to think about you and the rest of my other boys. No, this is not going to happen. Read on.
Verse 39. Oh, Slakia.
43.
The book of Genesis, chapter 43, verse 1. And the famine was sore in the land.
The famine was what?
Sore in the land.
Oh, that famine was really hard. You know what I'm saying? Hard body in that land. Hard body in that land. Read.
Verse 2. And it came to pass when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, their father said to them, Salakia, unto them, go again, buy us a little food.
So now it's saying, so now they ran out of food because this is the food what their brothers gave them, what Joseph's son gave them, that Joseph think his son is dead. You know what I mean? This is the food that he gave them. Not only he gave them food, he gave them their money back.
Right.
He gave them their money. This is Joseph. The Lord is with Joseph. The Lord is with, you know what I'm saying, Yahusab. The Lord is with Yahusab. In spite of, you know what I'm saying, he's in the land of his affliction, but the Most High is with him. Read.
Verse 3. And Judah spake unto him, saying, the man did solemnly protest unto us, saying, ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
Say that again.
The man did solemnly protest unto us, saying, ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
You know, that's what Joseph said. He said he wanted to see the younger brother.
Right.
The younger brother, because he know who the younger brother is. He have not seen his younger brother. Read.
Verse 4. If thou wilt send our brother with us, we will go down and buy thee food.
Go on.
Verse 5. But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down. For the man said unto us, ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
There we go.
Verse 6. And Israel said, wherefore dealt ye so ill with me, as to tell the man whether ye had yet a brother?
Oh, so he's asking. So that's what he's doing. He said. So Israel is asking him a question.
Jacob.
Yeah. Oh, say that again, Salakis.
And Israel said, that would be Jacob.
Oh,
right?
Khan, yeah.
Khan.
Yeah, in verse 6. And Israel, you know what I'm saying? His name used to be Jacob, but it was changed to Israel. And he said, therefore, dealt ye so ill with me, as to tell the man whether ye had a younger brother, because they was trying to be truthful. They was trying to be truthful for Jake, you know what I'm saying? With Joseph. They were just trying to be truthful. But you know what I'm saying? The father had been going through so much grievous, you know what I'm saying, grievous things since he think that Joseph is dead, which he's not, but it was based on a lie. Read.
Verse 7. And they said, the man asked us straightly of our state and of our kindred, saying, is your father yet alive?
Go on.
Have ye another brother? And we told him according to the tenor of these words, could we certainly know that he would say, bring your brother down.
So now, you know, because that's pretty much Joseph, you know what I'm saying? Yahusap in the Hebrew, Joseph would just want to know, is his father alive? Because Joseph been, you know what I'm saying? Joseph been in Egypt for a minute. So he just want to know, is his father alive? How is his younger brother doing? He just want to know these things because he's been in Egypt. He just want to know what's going on with the family. Read on.
Verse 8. And Judah said unto Israel his father, send the lad with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live and not die, both we and thou, and also our little ones. So
right now, Judah making the promises to Israel. He said, I'm gonna make sure that Judah stepped up and said, I'm gonna make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we go down there, we get our brothers, and we come back home. Okay. Read.
Verse 9. I will be surety for him. Of my hand shalt thou require him. If I bring him not unto thee and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever. So
Joseph is willing to take that blame if he don't get, you know what I'm saying, if he don't get his brothers back. Read on.
Verse 10. For except we had lingered, surely now we had returned this second time. Verse 11. And their father Israel said unto them, if it must be so now, do this. Take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man a present, a little balm, and a little honey, spices, and myrrh, nuts, and almonds.
So Israel, you know what I'm saying, their father, he want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that his sons come back. So not only, you know what I'm saying, not only that we're going to follow, you know what I'm saying, to follow the order about bringing, you know what I'm saying, that about bringing our younger brother, we going to also bring gifts to show the appreciation that we are, you know what I'm saying, that we are, you know what I'm saying, that we are not spies. We don't.
Verse 12. And take double money in your hand, and the money that was brought again in the mouth of your sacks. Carry it again in your hand. Peradventure it was an oversight.
There we go.
Verse 13. Take also your brother, and arise, go again unto the man. Verse 14. And God Almighty give you mercy before the man, that he may send away your other brother and Benjamin. If I be bereaved of my children, I am bereaved.
Go on.
Verse 15. And the men took that present, and they took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up and went down to Egypt and stood before Joseph.
He did what?
And stood before Joseph.
So they went down, and now Benjamin is literally right in front of Joseph. Read on.
Verse 16. And when Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the ruler of his house, bring these men home and slay, and make ready, for these men shall dine with me at noon. Verse 17. And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men into Joseph's house. Verse 18. And the men were afraid.
The what?
And the men were afraid.
That was it on Joseph's brethren. They was afraid. Go on.
Right. Because they were brought into Joseph's house. And they said, because of the money that was returned in our sacks at the first time are we brought in, that he may seek occasion against us and fall upon us and take us for bondmen and our asses. That's funny.
Yeah.
It's like
Verse
19. And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house. It's like we understood it as asses, like you know, like that's your ass, right? That's what that's the context. It's donkeys. It's like verse 19. And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house, and they communed with him at the door of the house. Verse 20. And said, oh, sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food. Verse 21. And it came to pass when we came to the inn that we opened our sacks. And behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack with our money in full weight. And we have brought it again in our hand. Verse 22. And other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food. So
they was that serious. They're making sure that they are keeping it 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not only, you know what I'm saying, not only that, you know what I'm saying, the money that was, you know what I'm saying, that they brought the first time, they brought even more, you know what I'm saying, the same amount of money just to make sure everything was cool.
Right. We cannot tell who put our money in our sacks.
That's it.
Verse 23. And he said, peace be to you.
Wait, say that again.
And he said, peace be to you.
This is Joseph. This is Joseph saying to his brothers. This is Joseph saying this to his brothers. Read on.
I think that's shalom, right? I think he was saying shalom.
Say shalom.
Right. Fear not.
What?
Fear not.
He's telling them not to fear not. This is his brothers. Read on.
Your power and the power of your father have given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. And he brought Simeon out unto them.
So Hold that. Let me get Psalms chapter 118. 118 and 6. Songs chapter 118 and 6. So this is Joseph. He's telling, you know what I'm saying? So they was talking to Joseph, was like, yo, we don't know how the money got into the sack. And Joseph said, Salakia, he said, peace be on, you know what I'm saying? Be to you. Fear not. So he's telling his brother, don't fear not. He's telling his brother, no sweat. You know what I mean? Fear not. He also said, your God. He said, your God or your power. You know what I mean? Your power and the power of your fathers. He know this. He said the power and the power of your fathers. Read on. Read that if you have it, sir.
This is Psalms 118, verse 6.
Go on.
The Lord is on my side.
The what?
The Most High is on my side.
Go on.
I will not fear.
You will what?
I will not fear.
That's what Joseph said. He's telling them, don't fear. Because the Lord was on, you know what I'm saying, was on their side. It's on Joseph's side. The Most High is with you know what I'm saying, is with Joseph. So you don't have to fear at all, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Get the Lord on our side. We can, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is on blacks, Hispanics, Native Indian side if we follow the Lord's statutes and commandments. If we follow this Bible, even spite that we in captivity, the Lord could be on our side and we don't have to fear anymore. We don't have to fear our oppressor anymore. Read.
What can man do unto me?
Say that again.
What can man do unto me?
What can what?
What can man do unto me?
What can the oppressor what?
What can man do unto me?
What can the other nations do what?
What can man do unto me?
This is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What can man do to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians if the Most High is with us?
Right.
Huh? It's telling us not to fear. We don't have to fear. This is the same thing what Joseph said. He told his brothers, peace. Don't fear. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is with you. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We don't have to fear anymore. We don't have to fear. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, you know what I'm saying? Only reason why we fearing because we believing in this oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And we being selfish. And we try to be like them. Fear for what? We've been fearing for the past 600 years. He's been kicking our teeth in for the past 600 years. What is so fearful to being nice to your brother, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Because we the only brothers that we have. We don't have no other brothers. We the only sisters that we have. We don't got no other sisters. Being nice to each other. Being on one accord with each other. You know what I'm saying? Learning the Lord's statutes and commandments that's in this Bible because we are the God's chosen people. I said it before. It's not by accident and it's not by coincidence that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is all oppressed together. We always oppress together. We always end up coming together. Always. The cops beat, you know what I'm saying? Beat, you know what I'm saying? Beat Jose down. Beat, you know what I'm saying? Beat Julius down. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. We growing up in the same projects together. You already know. Nothing but blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? They is in one projects. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. Can you read that from the top, Barbara Shaw?
The book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 6. The Most High is on my side.
The what?
The Most High is on my side.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians what?
The Most High is on my side.
The Most High is on my side. Read on.
I will fear not.
You will what?
I will fear not.
The Most High is on my side, and we would not fear. You know what I'm saying? I will fear not. We don't have to fear anymore.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. There's no more fear. We only fear the Most High God. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And once we know this, once we know that the Most High is on, you know what I'm saying, that's on our side. Once we know that the Most High is the only, you know what I'm saying, the only God that we fear, then we could come together. Then we could show brotherhood. Then we could show sisterhood. Then we could learn how to be a mother, learn how to be a father, and not think about no Similacs. You know what I'm saying? Not think about, you know what I'm saying, how am I going to pay my rent? Not think about how I'm going to go to sleep because I'm constantly thinking about doing something to myself. You know what I'm saying? We can lean on brotherhood. We can lean on sisterhood. We can lean on nationhood because we follow the Most High God. We don't fear anymore. We don't have to lay, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to lay in a, you know what I'm saying, in a closet fearing for our lives. Where we going to get the next, you know what I'm saying? When we going to find our next food? Isupk do food drives.
Right.
We got stacks of food over here right now. We're making sure Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying, would not go along with no food. You don't know how, you know what I'm saying, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying, when a person is looking for some food, they don't know where they're going to get their food at. And boom, we show up with food for them. That's what we do. That's what we do in the Isupk. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not selfish. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Stop thinking about yourself and thinking about your brothers and sisters. And get yourself right. It's, you know what I'm saying? This is the time in 2022. This is the time to not to be selfish anymore. And how many times Isupk have to tell Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that the other nation don't like us, especially our oppressor. In Buffalo, you know what happened in Buffalo. You know what happened in Buffalo. Same thing that happened in Buffalo happened in the Christian church. The same shootings, same people, same manner of people. Then you go way back in the past, and you're thinking about those 4 little girls. They went in, you know what I'm saying? They bombed churches. They bombed churches with children in. They bombed church and the children. What is it at in Slaki? So what is that? Deuteronomy chapter 28:56. You know what I'm saying? They don't show no favor to the young nor to the old.
Right.
No, to the old. They don't care about that. Look at their fruits. We can tell. Look at their fruits. Look at their fruits. They've been doing this, and we still got to, we got to love these. You know what I mean? No. Why we cannot love each other? What is it? Salakia.
Salakia, that's not it.
Salakia.
Paraphrase it again.
Oh, it show no favor to the old or to the young. I know it's in Deuteronomy. It's even 28 in Salakia. You're gonna come to me. But that's what they do, Israel. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? This is a prime example. This is a prime example for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to show nothing. We should be oozing with brotherhood. We should be oozing. Salakia. 28 and 50?
Right.
Oh, come, Salakia. You can read that if you have it, sir.
I'll start at 49.
Oh, come. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
God. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
What? Say that again?
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. Against who? Against Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from far. What is, you know what I'm saying? What is the European? European came across an ocean from far. That's what they did. Read on.
From the end of the earth.
From the where?
From the end of the earth.
That's what they thought. They thought the earth was flat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They thought they was at the end and they was going to fall off on the other end.
That's right. As swift as the eagle flieth.
As what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. You know that's what they signed that was on them flags when they was coming in those ships. That was there. That's the first thing that you saw. Was that, you know what I'm saying, was that eagle flying on that flag. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Wait. Say that again.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
I speak English.
Right.
I speak English. Do I look like a relative to the Queen of England? Do I look like, you know what I'm saying, a relative to the Queen of England? But I speak English. I'm an Englishman now?
Right.
No. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we've been slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? We speak in another nation's language. Read on.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce continent.
A nation with what?
With a fierce continent.
With fierce. You know what I'm saying? With fierce continents. You know what I'm saying? Like the continents, you know what I'm saying? You look at the definitions, the oppression, expression on their face. Furious. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty nation. Did this ever happen to any other nation? Huh? The people that are living in our land right now in Israel, did that ever happen to them? A nation from far, you know what I'm saying? We don't.
Which shall not regard the person of the old.
The what? Say that again.
Which shall not regard the person of the old.
They don't care about. They don't care about. They don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother.
Right.
Your grandfather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your grand uncle. They don't care about none about that. They just get out the car and shoot everything in sight.
Right.
Everything. Long as it's blacks, Hispanics, and never Indians. Long as it's that, they can hold back. You know what I mean? They can hold back then. We don't.
Nor show favor to the young.
Wait, say that again.
Nor show favor to the young.
The 3 little girls from Alabama, what happened to them?
Nor show favor to the young.
They've been bombing churches. You know what I'm saying? Bombing churches when there's a daycare center down in the basement, and they decided to do what?
Nor show favor to the young.
They also love killing kids.
Right.
Our kids, blacks, Hispanics, the Native Indians, especially, yes, sir.
Feeding them babies to alligators.
They was doing what?
Feeding our babies to alligators.
Feeding our babies to alligators because this is that fierce continent.
Right.
You know what I mean? They are bloodthirsty. They know nothing but war. That's their thing. That's their thing. You say, oh, I think it was in the book of we're talking about Christopher Columbus and his, you know what I'm saying, his memoirs when he's talking about these are the nice people. We don't have no problem to take over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, Christopher Columbus was the first slave trade. You know what I'm saying? He the one who brought the people on this side of the land, you know what I'm saying, over to yes, sir.
That was Lost Tribes and Promised Lands by Ron.
Come.
He said when with just a few men we can subjugate them all.
With a few men that we could subjugate them all, because they was amazed. They never seen people like that. Like,
right.
Oh man, they was showing hospitality. They showing them how to fish.
Right.
They was feeding them. And I always make that analogy. I always make this analogy. How we know what type of people that they are. We didn't even know these was like vicious people, had fierce conduct. We did not know, you know what I'm saying? These people would kill the host and then slave, you know what I'm saying? The wife who fed them the food, their guests. This is those type of people. And we following behind these people. And we have the perfect opportunity to come together, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The perfect opportunity. Because you see it in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? You see it in Alabama. This has been going on for centuries. They've been showing how they get down. They've been showing their nature. You know what I'm saying? Their perverted nature. Their bloodlust nature. This is what they do. This is what they do, Israel. This is what they do. And they've been doing this to Israel for, you know what I'm saying, forever. But if we, you know what I'm saying, if we have, you know what I'm saying, in Psalms chapter 118 verse 6, the Lord is on my side. If we get the Lord on our side, we don't have to fear no more. There's no more fear. We don't have to fear about, you know what I'm saying, about mass shootings, because we will be protected by the Most High God, even in captivity, the way Joseph is. You could drop that, Mama Michelle. Oh yeah. Go back to Salakia. Go back to Genesis chapter 43, verse 23. So Joseph, you know what I'm saying? Joseph is telling his brothers. He's talking to his brothers. You know what I'm saying? And Joseph, and he said, "Peace be, you know what I'm saying, be to you." He's talking to his brother. Then you go ahead.
What chapter?
43 and 23. This is what Joseph's saying. Because the most, you know what I'm saying, he's acknowledging that, you don't got to fear. You don't got to fear at all. You know what I'm saying? Joseph is showing brother because he love his brothers. Go on, sir.
The book of Genesis, chapter 43, verse 23. And he said, Peace be to you.
There you go. You say shalom. Hold on.
Fear not. Your God and the God of your father
Go on.
hath given you treasure in your sacks.
Go on.
I had your money.
There we go. Give you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. Read on.
And he brought Simeon out unto them.
He did what?
And he brought Simeon out unto them.
He brought Simeon out onto them. He brought Simeon out. You know what I'm saying? He brought Simeon out. He's telling peace. He's telling don't fear not. You know what I'm saying? Your God is with you, which is our God. That's pretty much what he's saying. Because he's speaking in the third person. But he's saying our God, the God of your father. He's speaking their language, literally. Read on.
Verse 24. And the man brought the men into Joseph's house and gave them water. And they washed their feet.
They what?
And they washed their feet.
Oh. So Joseph got him, brought him into the house, and he got water, and he got their feet washed, his brethren. Read on.
And he gave their asses provender. Verse 25. And they made ready the present against Joseph. And they made ready the present against Joseph, came at noon, for they heard that they should eat bread there. Verse 26. And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand in the house. Into the house. And bowed themselves to him to the earth.
They did what?
And bowed themselves to him to the earth.
Well,
verse 27. And he asked them of their welfare and said, is your father well?
Say that again.
Is your father well?
So he's asked, go on.
The old man of whom ye spake, is he yet alive?
Is he what?
Is he yet alive?
All right, hold that. Can you go to Go to Genesis chapter 37, verse 3. This is the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he's going to ask him about the father, you know what I'm saying, his father. Of course, he's going to do it. What he said in 27.
The book of Genesis, chapter 37, verse 3. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children.
Say that again.
Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children.
So Joseph, you know what I'm saying? And he asked them as his brothers, of their welfare, and said, is your father well? Read on.
Because he was the son of his old age.
He's the what? Say that again.
Because he was the son of his old age.
Because he was the son of his old age. So Joseph, you know what I'm saying? Because Joseph spent time with his father all the time. All the time. All the time. There's more on that.
And he made him a coat of many colors.
He did what?
And he made him a coat of many colors.
He made him a coat of many colors. This is the same coat that his brothers done dipped in blood and presented to him.
Right.
That presented to their father and said something happened to, you know what I'm saying, our brother, and we don't know what happened. This is the lie. This is the lie. You know what I'm saying? Remember, this is what his brothers did to him. But look how Joseph is treating his brothers. Look how Joseph is treating his brothers. And he's asking about his father. Why they getting their feet washed? Why they drinking water? Why they counting, you know what I'm saying, their money? And they in the house of Joseph. They in Joseph's house, eating bread. When it's a famine going on, and you know what I'm saying, going on in Canaan. This is how Joseph's treating his brothers. In spite of all, you know what I'm saying, all that mess and all that basuda that they done did to him. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, he's still showing them brotherhood. He's literally still showing them brotherhood. He's showing that to him, in spite of all the dirt that his brothers did to him. So how long are we going to go through this, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians? We got time enough, you know what I'm saying, to get our stuff right and tight. We don't. I'm going to go back to Salakia, sir. Where is it?
43.
Yeah, 43 and 27. So Joseph loved his father because they was always hanging out. You know what I'm saying? They was always hanging out, always talking, always chopping it up with pops. You know?
Verse 28. And they answered, thy servant, our father, is in good health.
He said what?
He is in good health.
He's in good health. This is what his brother said. His father's good. Go on.
He is yet alive.
Go on.
And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance.
They made what?
Oh, like obeisance.
They made obeisance. The same way that Joe, you know what I'm saying, early in Genesis chapter 27, where Joseph had a dream about this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they got tight about this. And this is the second time. No, this is like the third time that they did this. This is like the third time that they bowed down to Joseph.
The prophecy was true.
The prophecy was true because the Most High put those prophecies there.
Right.
The same way that he gave Pharaoh the prophecies to let him know that he could go in famine, you know what I'm saying, and do this. And put Joseph on top of this. Follow the Most High God, and the Most High God will hold you down. Don't fear. Don't fear. Don't fear. You know?
Verse 29. And he lifted up his eyes. And he lifted up his eyes.
Go on.
And saw his brother Benjamin.
Well, he did what?
He saw his brother Benjamin.
Go on.
His mother's son.
His what?
His mother's son.
So this is you know what I'm saying? This is Joseph. Now, you know what I'm saying? He the oldest brother of Benjamin. They have the same father and the same mother. So you know the connection is there. We don't.
And said, is this your younger brother?
He said what?
Is this your younger brother?
Go on.
Of whom ye spake unto me? And he said, God be gracious unto thee.
God what?
God be gracious unto thee.
God be gracious unto you. That's what he said to Benjamin. But how did he really mean it? Because he had not seen his younger brother in years. Go on.
My son.
We'll say that again.
My son.
There we go.
It's like he said it in a Egyptian like manner.
That's exactly yes.
Right.
Yes. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm authority. My son pat him on and said, but come on. That's he's looking at his younger brother right now.
Pulling rank.
He pulling rank. Well, he pulled rank on all of them because that's the way he's talking to him as a third person.
Yeah,
he know what's going down.
Right. Verse 30. And Joseph made haste.
And Joseph what?
Made haste.
Go on.
For his bowels did yearn upon his brother. And he sought where to weep.
He saw what? Say that again?
Where to weep.
He saw where to weep. Go on.
And he entered into his chamber.
He entered into his chamber. Go on.
And wept there.
And what? And did what?
Wept there.
And wept there.
He cried.
He cried. Because he saw his younger brother.
That's right.
He talked to his younger brother. Guess what his
brother.
younger brother thought? His younger brother thought he was dead.
Right.
His younger brother, you know what I'm saying? His younger brother don't know what's going on. That's who he wanted to see.
That's the one that sold him.
Come on.
That's some brotherhood right there.
That's some brotherhood right there. And that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's
Give it up for Yahweh. Give it up for Yahweh. Salakia.
Ya Allah.
Give it up for Yahweh. Give it up for 2022 Hebrew Academy for the brotherhood.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For the brotherhood. And get it up for all the graduates of Hebrew Academy.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is a weapon. This is what Joseph did. The brotherhood was so strong in Joseph, he had to step out and cry because he saw his younger brother. He's taking care of his brothers. He and his brothers right now is getting their feet washed, drinking water, eating bread, counting their money. Why is a famine going on? Why is a famine going on? Or else because of Joseph, because of Yahweh. Because of Yahweh. That's the reason why. We don't.
Verse 31. And he washed his face.
He did what?
And he washed his face.
Because he was crying. He wanted to clean himself up because he was crying because he saw his younger brother. He took care of his brothers. He was crying also because he heard that his father is still alive. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in the verse, remember he said he got a little thing in his stomach, a little try to keep it down. Yahushua was trying to keep it down. And he couldn't keep it down no more. He had to find a room to cry in. Because he loved his brother so much. Because he loved his brother so much. He loved his family so much. You know? In spite of what his brothers did to him. Brother beat him up. Sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? Make fun of him. Laughing at him. Eating bread in front of his face when he's in the ditch. You know?
And went out and refrained himself.
And did what?
And refrained himself.
You know what I'm saying? Fixed himself up, you know?
And said, set on bread.
Say that again?
Set on bread.
Set on bread. There we go.
Verse 32. And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves.
Go on.
And for the Egyptians.
Go on.
Which did eat with them.
Say that again.
Which did eat with them.
Who? Start with the Egyptians.
And for the Egyptians.
And for the Egyptians. So the place is set for food, so on and so forth. And his brother, you know what I'm saying? His brethren is eating, but it's now the Egyptian is eating in a totally different table. We don't.
Which did eat with them by themselves.
By themselves.
Because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews.
Say that again.
Because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews.
The Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews. Read on.
For that is an abomination.
Wait, say that again.
For that is an abomination.
If the Egyptian eat bread with the Hebrews, is a what?
An abomination.
If you know what I'm saying, if blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians eat bread with the other nation, it will be what?
An abomination.
Even they knew, you know what I'm saying? Don't eat, you know what I'm saying? Because the way that the Egyptians are, they don't like, you know what I'm saying? We was nomad. We was, you know what I'm saying? We was people of the field. That was us. And the Egyptians said, you know what I'm saying? The Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? The Hebrews are, you know, are abominations if we eat with them. We don't.
On to the Egyptians.
Yeah, you know, Joseph know about this.
Right.
And guess what? They know Joseph is a Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? The Egyptians know Joseph is a Hebrew. You know that, right?
Right.
Everybody know that.
Except his brothers.
Except his brothers.
Right.
Except his brothers. But just remember, Joseph been in Egypt for a while.
God.
Ain't nobody wasn't eating with Joseph. You know what I'm saying? In spite of, you know what I'm saying, the people from the up and up or whatever, and they know for what it is. But ain't nobody wasn't eating like that with Joseph.
Verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
And they set before him the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth.
Mm-hmm.
And the men marveled one at another. Verse 34. And he took and sent messages unto them.
Oh, Salaki, sir. Oh, 33. And you on 34, right?
God.
All right, wait. Hold. Now drop that right there. Drop that right there. Let me get Baba Shaw. Can you give me Deuteronomy chapter 20 28 and 15. Baba Shaw. 28 and 15. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you like I said, we have time enough to come together. You know what I'm saying? We have time enough to come together. While our oppressor, you know what I'm saying, we constantly getting these, you know what I'm saying, getting these signs about our oppressor. The oppressor don't want to be with us. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor don't want to be with us. The oppressor constantly show through the centuries that they hate us. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to lynch us. It was 100 years of lynching. You know the lynching, they just passed the law that you can't lynch. It just go and went past. You know what I'm saying? That law, You know what I'm saying? That was going on, you know what I'm saying, during slavery time, during, you know what I'm saying, Jim Crow, so on and so forth. This is what they do. Then they go in, you know what I'm saying? Then they go in the stores and start shooting, you know what I'm saying, grandfather and grandmother, young kids, you know what I'm saying, young blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian kids. How long that we have to think that they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, that they're gonna love us the way that we love them? We that we loved our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Call it beating woman syndrome. You know what I mean? Beating woman syndrome. That's where we get beat and say, oh, he hit me because he loved me. He killed me because he loved me. This is the psychology. We've been beat down into powder because we don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I'm saying? We are cursed people and we're being punished by our Most High God. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So this will happen, read on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if don't listen to the Most High God, we are the chosen people of the Bible, because we fit all the curses, all the scriptures, and everything that's in it. Read.
To observe.
To what?
To observe.
To observe. Read on.
To do all his commandments.
To do what?
All his commandments.
To, you know what I'm saying? To show brotherhood, to show sisterhood, to be polite to each other. To be polite to each other. You know what I'm saying? To squash out our differences. To come together, O nation not desired. Read on.
And his statutes.
Go on.
Which I command thee this day.
So the black, you know what I'm saying? The Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque is telling that the laws are done away with. But no, it's not. It don't say it right here in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Read on.
That all these curses.
That what?
That all these curses.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are what?
Curses.
Read on.
Shall come upon thee.
Shall what?
Come upon thee.
Shooting in Buffalo. Go on.
And overtake thee.
And do what?
Overtake thee.
That's the curses, because we're being punished by the Most High God. You got any more on it?
Verse 16.
Oh, Salakia, sir. That's what, you know what I'm saying? All these curses going to overtake us because we're not following the Lord's statutes and commandments. Because we are being stiff-necked, because we want to do what we want to do.
Right.
We don't want to be obedient to the Most High God. And look at us now, getting mowed down in department stores by white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? Getting our church bombed and our little children killed because we want to be stiff-necked and hard-headed. We want to follow behind these other nations. The Most High only punished his kids. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you being a father. You only punish your kid. You didn't punish the kid down the block. We punishing your own kids. We fit these curses. Nobody on the earth fit these curses except blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Nobody else. We wearing the names of our oppressors on our bodies of today. That's what we're doing. Right now. And you got people who talking about, you know what I'm saying, talking about the Israelites. You got Christians that talk about the Israelites. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I hate the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Or what they follow, you know what I'm saying? They follow the law, statutes, commandments, and you know what I'm saying, you can't do all the laws and all this. But then again, the person name, you know what I'm saying? The person name is Roger. You know what I mean? The person, you know what I'm saying? This is a black person. His name is Roger. So he, you know what I'm saying? No, we need to come together, but we need to come together with our oppressor, but he's wearing a white name. His name is Roger, a black person. Name is Roger. And you ask him, yo, where did you get that name from? Why your name is Roger? Because it was beat into you. Same way, you know what I'm saying? Same way with white Jesus been beat into you. Same way, you know what I'm saying? They saying that the chosen people is white. Been beat into you. We following this, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, and we have time. Wow, you know what I'm saying? We have way too many signs by the Most High God. Way too many signs. To say, come together, O nation not desired. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And that's my time. Yah Bashim Yashar Rakadav to the brothers. Yah Shemo Atham Bashim Yashar to the sisters. I'm priest and officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. This is Isupk. Start off from 1 West 125th Street under command of the Junior Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They are the chosen people of this Bible. They all need to come together and show brotherhood and sisterhood and show, you know what I'm saying, and show love to each other. We don't have time enough to waste. And I'm going to pass the class over to priest and officer Isupk Yahweh.
Hey, Shalom Yasharala. Clap it up for the class. Shalom Israel.